I have only one copy right now. Please see this one. This is serious, and the CBI has taken a decision to send the samples to AIMS and other Central Forensic Science Laboratory. The person enters, the body parts are not covered, the lead girl is made nude, there are injury marks, and this is the result of FSL. Therefore, who took the samples becomes relevant. Can you have a look? The injuries are all set out in the inquiry. Lords may just see the highlighted part in the flat portion. There are two specimens or two swabs and the result.
Mr. Mehta, we have seen now the further line of investigation which is open. We do not want to comment in it in the open court, obviously, so that the course of the investigation should not be affected.
Correct.
We will give you a week's time. Tell us by next Monday what further leads have emerged during the course of the further investigation. We'd like a status report to be submitted to us by next Monday. So, Sibal, it's advisedly we should not be referring to what has emerged during the course of the investigation.
Of course, yes, absolutely.
Let the CBI proceed on the basis of what they are now exploring.
Sure.
The leads which they are pursuing.
Sure.
And we'll keep it now on next Monday. So that's
it's a holiday. It's a Tuesday. Only a minute, Mr. Lord, there is one IA which we have filed, IA 200162. Lord, your Lord, please require.
Well, before my learned friend says that, I just
want. Only a minute.
Before my learned friend takes up, just hold on.
If you don't mind, sir, let me just show.
Yeah. No, it's on the previous matter.
We'll just pass a short order on this.
Lord, the lady.
1 second. We'll come back to you in a moment. Let's clarify this part.
Yes.
A status report has been a status report dated so and so has been filed by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Having perused the report, it appears that the investigation is in progress. So we direct the CBI to file a fresh status report by the next date of hearing. List on so and so for considering the fresh status report to be filed by the CBI. So you take it up on Monday Tuesday for considering the status report, which would be then filed by the CBI. Let's see what happens between now and, because a lot of what has been collected during the course of the last 10 days is subject to further verification.
And we'll also investigate, my lord, who collected the samples, because this. We will send it.
Stop you, or are we guiding the CBI that we want a particular line of investigation to be conducted? CBI is doing it. You have flagged issues in the status report. You tell us next Monday what are the images.
This also on record, the report of the FSL.
We'll return this back to you. Why should we retain it right now?
Whichever way, my lord, comments.
We'll return that back to you.
Just one more thing. Just out of the lady.
First, we'll retain only the second status report on the record. The rest of the papers we'll return back to you.
My lord, there are 3 lady companies, my lord, of CISF. Lord, they are not providing the accommodation to them. They have to travel, my lord, from CISF camp, which is 1.5 hour away from the state. My lord, thereafter, my lord, there are several things which we have requested. It is ordered dated 22nd. My lord, we are, my lord, almost 15 plus days down the line.
Well, as we have provided, and in fact, if your lordship looks at our note, we have provided all that they wanted us to provide. Everything that they wanted, just give it to me.
The 3 companies
yes.
women constables.
Yes, and
regarding the other
accommodation for women.
Where are they presently housed?
Well, as I just showed to your lordship's please. Kindly see.
So can I have at least?
Yeah, we'll just give it to you.
Yes, and I'll also share what is not provided, so that you.
Just give it to you.
At least henceforth you.
Kindly see the accommodation.
Yes.
KMCT Day School, 2.6 kilometers, 13.13 minutes away. 1 company proposed strength, 1 company 54 women personnel. Indira Maitri Shishu Kalyan Hospital, 6 minutes away. One company, 54 women personnel.
When?
These have been provided.
Hammering since
Then 3 flats in RMO quarters within so-and-so, on-site, 20 for 25 personnel. Currently, 20 CIFS personnel are staying in 2 flats of RMO quarters within the hospital, and the rest of the CIFF personnel are commuting from 12 kilometers away. And the school and Indira Maitri Shishu Kalyan Hospital were undergoing construction, and therefore these are identified by the CISF themselves, so we put them there. And most of the state police officers deployed by so-and-so come from far-off places like Police Training Academy, Howrah, which is 22 kilometers away, Bodyguard Lines, which is 12 kilometers, and Police Training School, which is 10 kilometers. So,
this is my instruction as on
last status reports, sets out everything.
As on 10:30 today, this is my instruction.
No, but we are telling.
I say have a look at this.
This
we should not be fighting on this. The CISF.
Therefore, exactly.
We requested for handheld metal detectors. We requested for door-size metal detectors.
Everything is provided.
They provided that after 2 weeks, but this is
no. We provided there.
Let's have a look at this.
Just a second. What is now remaining to be provided? Mr. Solicitor, you have seen this. They say for housing one company of women personnel consisting of 54 persons, they have provided at KMCP Day School, which is 2.6 kilometers.
Kindly have a look at 10:30. At 10:30, this is
let the registrar of the High Court go and see, Malad.
Yes. Let 10:30, this is at 10:30.
Let him go and see.
I don't want, I'm not enjoying
Can we look at this for a moment, please?
Yes.
Accommodation for one company provided in 3 locations as below. RMO Quarter, Ajikor Hospital, 20 persons. KMCP School, 40 persons. Indira Maitri Southern, 30 persons. Likely to be handed over by evening today. 2 companies are
yet to be provided. Some security gadgets are provided, some are not provided. But I'm not gaining anything by pointing this out. This is what is needed. But if some incident takes place, but I stand responsible now for the security. The CISF.
Just one second. Mr. Sibal, you just checked. Ms. Astha Sharma, you can check with the officers.
Yeah.
In your statement, where you have said one company, 54 women personnel,
yes,
that covers one and the same company. Which is actually provided at KMCP and Indira Maitri or Shishu Kalyan.
It is one company / 54 women personnel.
Right, but the same one company.
Yeah.
But now, as of date, they have deployed 3 companies. So the other 2 are yet to be provided by you.
Manoj, when
One second.
provided?
One here, Manoj, kindly see Indira Maitri, that's the other one too.
Yeah, that's the second one.
That's the second one. It's in Indira Maitri, Manoj, which is 1.7
We're trying
kilometers.
to tally what they have handed over with what you have handed over. What they have handed over suggests accommodation for one company provided in 3 locations, which includes 40 persons at KMCP and 30 at Indira Maitri Southern, and 20 persons at RMO Quarter. Now, that indicates that only one company is taken care of. There are other 2.
According to us,
persons plus.
just ask the registrar to go and
Why don't you,
One company. Why register?
can we suggest this? Why do we have to ask the registrar to do all this?
because they are contesting.
An officer of the state government and an officer of the senior officer of the CISF.
We have done that,
But one
on
company.
ground, we have done that. They are not wanting. In fact, on the ground, the story is different.
Yes.
What can we say, Manas?
But one
Right.
company,
Let's leave it.
90 individuals, 90 officers.
A total of 3 companies of CISF personnel has been deployed for the security at Ajikor Medical College and Hospital. Full stop. Mr. Kapil Sibbal, the state of West Bengal has in its submission indicated that provision for housing the personnel has been made thus, ये in case में page 1 को tabulated chart ले लीजिए. Prima facie, it appears from the above tabulation that the Prima facie, don't say prima facie, it appears from the tabulation. In the statement which has been placed on the record by the Union government, on the other hand, it has been indicated that accommodation for one company has been provided in 3 locations, namely at bracket 1 RMA quarter dash Ajikor Hospital bracket 20 persons, 2 KMCP school dash 40 persons semicolon and bracket 3 Indira Matri Southern 3 bracket 30 persons, and that the premises are likely to be handed over by the evening today. Good stop. In order to obviate any logistical difficulties, we direct that an officer of the nominated, a sufficiently senior officer of the Home Department nominated by the state of West Bengal, and a senior officer of the CISF at the spot shall jointly liaise so as to ensure that all the 3 companies of the CISF personnel which have been deployed at the spot are duly provided for accommodation in the vicinity at par with what has been stated in the tabulated position set out above. Full stop. Next. In the event that any further arrangements have been made for providing 6 buses, 4 trucks, and 3 light motor vehicles. Full stop. The 2 officers shall ensure that all requisitions, that necessary requisitions which are made by the CISF are duly complied with by 5 p.m. today. Full stop. Necessary gadgets for security purposes shall likewise be arranged no later than by 9 p.m. Today.
No, as a matter of fact, this is also provided, must have been provided tomorrow, yesterday or day after. I don't wish to trivialize the magnitude of the problem I am dealing with.
One further thing now.
I have 3 issues that I wish to place before you.
Before we hear you on those issues, Mr. Sibal, what steps have been taken by the state of West Bengal because we had said that pending the finalization of the recommendation of the National Task Force, we would like the state of West Bengal to immediately put into place necessary measures which would bring into being some sense of security and
we have got a report from the health department
and provision of adequate measures for the doctors, nurses, and the paramedical staff.
Yes, Manoj.
Status
report that we have filed, Manoj.
The health secretary, like the competence of the autopsy cell will be also within the party of the investigation, and also they had offered money so that they can not speak in tune of the police. This should also be within the purview of the investigation. That's my
Look, we need not pass any separate order because what you are saying is already a part of the status report. The CBI is looking into all these aspects.
It will appreciate just one thing, that this postmortem would not have taken place after 6 o'clock in the evening. There are standing instructions. Everything, my lord, will just kindly take the postmortem report once and just give me 2 minutes. I will show your lordships how this entire investigation has been compromised. After 6 o'clock in the evening, a postmortem cannot be conducted anywhere in India and in the state of Bengal when it is a rape and murder. There has to be a noting of the civil surgeon on the postmortem report that the Deputy Commissioner of Police or the Commissioner of Police has certified it. Then it has to go to the superintendent. Superintendent certifies it and then sends it to the postmortem doctors. These 3 postmortem doctors, one of whom is a professor of forensics, knows this, but still, what is the reason? The reason was to get rid of the body. What Justice Patiwala was continuously asking, the GD entry number 576. I will ask them to show Form 27, and I'll answer Justice Patiwala's questions in 1 minute. Form 27, please. Form 27 is the first information report. In the first information report, there are various columns. Column 3, C2 gives the GD entry number.
Column C?
C2 gives the GD entry number by which the FIR was started. The FIR was started by GD entry number 577. The UD case was 576, as pointed out by Justice Patiwala. It was registered at 11:40 in the night, 45 in the night. But in the history,
I went there the last time also.
in the history, in my last 27 years in my career, I have never come across a case where seizure takes place prior to the lodging of the FIR.
The FIR has been registered at 23:30 hours.
Yes,
Yes.
now there was a previous FIR.
Along with
The FIR has been suppressed.
If you see,
I will show it.
3 doctors sign off on it.
Anok,
I will show on the
6:10 to 7:10. Let him say.
Let complete his submission.
Dead body arrives 6 times.
Mr. Counsel, please complete your submission. Yes.
Parag will kindly take section
On the, just tell us on the facts, what are you saying?
Parag will kindly take the postmortem report and compare it with the UD case which was started. In the postmortem report, Lordship will see whether the clothes of the victim were produced before the postmortem doctor. The entire the jeans, the top, the undergarments, everything was produced or not. Because as per I'll show the notification, they have to be sealed by the postmortem doctor and handed over to the investigating officer. If your Lordship sees in the top whether the clothes were sent to the investigating officer of the UD case by the postmortem doctor, I will kindly ask him to just give a copy of it.
Of the postmortem.
Postmortem. Allow me to place.
We've handed over the postmortem.
We have seen the postmortem report. Just show us the postmortem report.
We've handed it over.
Either the state of Bengal or the CBI. We saw it last time, but since he's making a point, let's appreciate what the point is.
So the parents wanted. They had understood the money, including the parents.
so postmortem report doesn't even say at what time it is conducted.
Give it to us.
I'm sorry, that too.
Yeah. It says that at the time, everything is there. I don't know why you're making these.
Please tell us what the time of death is.
It's
Just
a
1 second.
condition of the subject, your lordships will find on the left hand side.
Lordships will kindly see at the top.
Right.
First will be the videograph. Conducted by whom? No designation. Who is he? From where did he come? Nothing. Was the CD on a rewritable CD or was it a non-rewritable CD? It has to be mentioned on the first line of the postmortem report.
That's the judicial magistrate was present during postmortem call for his report.
All the 3 doctors are part of the
5 female doctors were present.
all are part of the North Bengal lobby.
Family.
For by the salary.
Don't discuss such things here. Please.
Marad will kindly see the second line. It has to be at 4 degrees centigrade.
The postmortem report refers to Tala PS UD case number 861,
Yes.
dated 9 August 2024.
That's where the mystery lies, because between 2:30 in the afternoon, when they say the GD entry was lodged, that is 5:65, and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries in Tala police station. Lordship should kindly appreciate that. Between 2:30 and in the afternoon and 11:30 in the night, there are only 10 GD entries. Or is this entire thing manufactured? This started way back in 1953. It was the first case in Bengal where GD entries are manufactured.